Hello, everyone, and happy Cybersecurity Month. You know, October is a great month for Cybersecurity Month. First, you have Halloween, and that's to trick and treat you all month long with all the things that may go bump in the night. And then the real excitement starts as Cybersecurity Month. We get to focus and learn about all the things that go bump on the net. Well, on to the fun. I would like to welcome you all to a very exciting and educational video experience being prepared and brought to you by the incredible team at Avast. My name is Rob Krug. I am a senior network security architect. I've been working in the network engineering and cybersecurity space for more than 30 years. Now, that's certainly a long time by anyone's measure, but I'm very lucky. I've seen and done a lot of things in that time. I've certainly seen my share of technology changes, new gadgets, new widgets, all coming about and changing the way we connect. And I've seen the emerging threats that always seem to hit those new technologies. Often, that's when you least expect it. Or just when you think you've done everything you're supposed to do to stay protected, you get hit. I've built networks the world over, multiple nationalities, different countries, different continents, different areas, and different pillars of industry. And I've worked on malware and exploit analysis and zero-day attacks. I've reviewed forensic data and spent a tremendous amount of time helping to stop and clean up cyber attacks the world over. I've also done a lot of consulting over the years on helping businesses and government agencies and even non-IT professionals in setting up their private home networks and security systems to prevent cyber attacks. I've also had the pleasure of delivering several industry presentations to all sorts of audiences. And many of these, I'm typically asked about what users and admins can do to deploy and implement best practices in their networks to truly help prevent these ever increasing cyber attacks. I know this can be a very challenging topic for many people. I mean, let's face it, there are a lot of different solutions out there. All of them typically claim to be the best of the best and prevent these attacks with no fuss, no muss, right? Well, first, know that the trick is not just one single magical client or some magical service that is going to prevent all the different threats that are out there. It is, in my experienced opinion, that the only true solution is the deployment of a layered security solution. And this consists of several different key pillars that need to be built to properly structure things and secure against these emerging threats. And that is what we're going to review in this presentation series. I hope you will follow along with me and to cover as I cover some of these very important pillars. Of course, along the way, please feel free to make notes and submit questions to either myself or your friendly neighborhood Avast account team. So with that, let's talk about the pillars that we'll be covering in this video series. Number one, training. This isn't going to be this training for network admins, but more for threat awareness training for the everyday user. Let's face the truth, right? A significant number of these modern threats are introduced via the end user. It's important that they are aware of some of the incredible tactics that the bad guys are using to pass off their evil wares. Pillar number two, antivirus threat protection. That's right. Hey, guess what? We're Avast. We've been around for more than 33 years, creating one of the best antivirus and endpoint threat detection platforms in the world. We will go through why an endpoint threat prevention client is something that you must absolutely plan for and include in your security stack. Number three, patch management and preventing the zero-day attack. Did you know that in just the first 6 days of this month, just 6 days, there have been more than 338 brand new CVEs posted. Those are common vulnerabilities and exploits. Those numbers designate a flaw in a program, a device, or a system. That could be leveraged and attacked by hackers. It could really be on the very operating system, firewall, or software client you have running on your PC. A strong patch management solution is paramount in any cybersecurity standard operating procedure. When these new CVEs are announced, the vendors and creators of the technology platforms often release service patches and updates to help prevent these exploits from functioning. Staying up to date is very important, and we can show you how to do that quickly and easily. The last pillar I'll be covering in this series, my personal favorite, number four, securing the communications and zero trust network architecture. This is a very important pillar as it is the one responsible for keeping your network and devices locked down so that your data and communications remain yours. I will show you how you can build off this particular pillar to safeguard your network and devices against unwanted access or applications with an always-on security platform. So with that, let's get started.